Meanwhile, let's see here. Hello, everybody. I'm back with some more Binding Blade. I know after like a super duper long time. I'm here with the homie RJ. But homie's busy. He's doing stuff right now. But let me pull this thing up. There we go. Alright, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just check out the units real quick. Meanwhile, wait for him. Last time I played, I failed pretty horribly. I remember that. So I had to go back and replay it. Replay the 16X. Let's see, what do we got here? Well, first of all, let me take a look at the map. I forgot how the map looks. Yes. I don't like this map. I'll be completely honest, this map is kind of booty cheeks. But whatever. I might need to start focusing on Roy, because Roy's falling behind, like, real bad. And he's still in one-shot range. Let's see. I don't think I want to do any berserk shenanigans right now. Maybe I'll take a barrier.
Okay, I'm back.
Yo, I'm just going through my my inventory for this map. So it's this map. You know, with the sneaky wyverns and the
Yeah, I remember it.
the
Ballistas.
yep. So
Actually, I think this is where I left off the last time I played Binding Blade.
did you know?
Yeah. Not that it was like hard or anything, it's just I stopped playing for the day at the start of this chapter, and I just forgot to go back for like 2 years.
I just never went back to it.
Yeah, I could probably go back and we can we progress at the exact same pace, because I at the very start of this chapter I know I
Ooh, hold up. Let me lower the GBA a little bit. That should be good. Alright. So last map was 16X. I got the legendary white magic tome. So that was a whole adventure. I got Douglas. I have Percival. I think I'm gonna just bring Percival just cause. Who can I ditch? Actually, you know what? My team is pretty chill. Is there a shop here? I feel like there is. Yeah, there's a shop and an arena. I might bring Merlinus just cause I want to like trade and stuff.
got it.
That's not it. I don't even know what I have in the inventory. If I have anything good to sell. Yeah, I got like a bunch of broken weapons and stuff that I could just sell. Meanwhile, and some promotion items. All right, yeah, I'm bringing Merlinus. And I think I'm just gonna roll in with this team. Pretty solid.
Yeah.
Deke gonna eat up as usual. Alan and Lance. I'm gonna focus on leveling up Gonzalez a little bit before I promote him.
Yeah, he's almost there. Yeah.
Who else? Ray. I think I'm gonna promote Ray and bring him. Start bringing him. Because I already have Lilina, and I never really use Ray, so I'm just gonna bring him.
In question with that, do you like? Because I see you've been like using several units. Do you typically switch out units? I usually stay with like the same team.
I don't, but I made it a thing that for the especially early on, my guests, I would just ask them, all right, what units are we gonna bring in? So that's why my whole army's kind of weird. Everyone's kind of leveled up, but not really.
Yeah, I see.
So I think from going on forward, I'm just gonna whoever I got on me, I'm just gonna stick with it because we're already basically in game. Also, it wasn't really that hard to level up everybody because this is normal mode. I started off on normal mode just to see how it would be streaming. Also, I didn't have a save file that had hard mode unlocked on PC.
Gotcha.
So I think I'm just gonna roll in. From what I remember, if I'm remembering correctly, there's a bunch of mages up here, and then that ballista, and then down here there's just like cavalry reinforcements up the butt. So I'm probably gonna send Alan and Lance down here just to hold this choke point. Meanwhile, like the freaking wyverns and whatever else come through, just kind of bait them out. I don't have a torch or a torch stave. I don't think. You guys have. Oh, I do have one. All right. Gonna give that to. Never mind. I was gonna give it to Lilina. Guess not. Might as well just give it to Claire, I guess. I have two men's for no reason. Torch, there we go. I'm gonna take an extra heal, break that one. Now, if I remember, I don't know if I'm remembering this right. Don't I get Tiana's staff in this map?
I've beaten Binding Blade twice, but mostly like a while ago. I don't really remember map specifics.
Okay. Do you know what I'm talking about though? Like
Yeah, I know what it is. I just don't remember which. It could be this. I just know it was like it was towards late game around the high teens chapter. I just don't know if it's this one. Don't quote me on that.
Okay, yeah, I remember it being like weird, like you basically get a more durable heal staff like toward the end. Let's see. I think, you know what? I think we're just good. Just gonna roll in. Green probably gonna take on the. Take on the big wyvern knights. Do I have? I do have guiding. Take it. All right. Now, one thing I didn't manage to do, chapter 16, was get the Delphi shield, which was a major blunder, but RNG was a bitch to me that map, so there was nothing really that I could do. So I would give that to Milady and just have her like eat up every hit. But I guess we can't do that. Alright, let's just start. Saving gazillion times, because that's what I do.
Same here.
Bronya! Yes! They made her into such a mommy in Heroes, my guy.
I love it. Okay, I guess he likes Bronya too.
Understandable. Alright, let's just go choke that point with the two homeboys. And then I'm gonna send Deke the other way. I don't have any supports on this team because this team is really mixed matched, and a lot of the people that did have supports already died. But or not died, but I don't think I'm using them. But I don't think I need them too much in a normal mode. I don't feel like I do. No, I remember there being like a bolting guy over here somewhere too. Ooh, there they are. Thunder. There. Yo, what's up, Agent Orange? He said gang. Yo. Squat up. I don't know if you do this, RJ, but I gave Lalem I gave Lalem the boots. Who do you usually give the boots to?
Okay, sorry about that. Dog was begging for water.
Roy, just kind of chill it.
I forgot Laram had insanely high movement.
No, she doesn't. I just gave her boots.
Oh.
Yeah, so she can like move. She can move so far. Look.
Yeah,
she has +2. She has +2 movement because I gave her the boots like one of the chapters, and it was
Wait, does she always have like a 2 strength?
Who? Oh yeah, she got like nothing. Yeah, Lam's fast for no reason. Alright, who's got the torch again? I forgot. Oh, you have it. Rip.
Clarine.
Rip. I'm probably gonna send Igreen over here. And then you guys go down. And then just promote Ray on the spot. Might as well.
I always liked how you can promote on the map. I thought it was hilarious.
Oh yeah. That's the only way to promote.
Ooh, that was a really good level up.
Yep. And then just use might as well. Get some healing in. I think this side needs to be more reinforced. But Gonzalez probably is not going to be able to hit anybody because of the forest tiles. So I'm just going to bring them down there. There they are. Ah, now we're good. Oh, as I say that, of course it gets hit by a 66%. Okay, but I hit both 49? Okay, whatever.
Best unit in the game, honestly. Milady. Or Milady.
Yo, Milady for heroes. When?
I guess that's like a double-edged sword for a wish, since very rarely will a lance flyer like her get something good.
Facts. Ooh. Okay, but hold on. I don't want to get retaliated. But whatever. The Wolfwrath says Thunder animation. All the animations in these GBA games are clean. I love them. From the crit animations to just like the little idle animations on the map. Ooh, all right, hold up. Let me just use this torch. Might as well.
Yes, I gained battle experience from lighting a torch.
Yes. Kill this guy. Always struggle with this guy in particular. The promoted mage on this map. I always remember him giving me trouble. Especially in hard mode when his stats are like insane. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna heal Milady. with Ray. Might as well start working on that staff rank.
Yeah.
All right. So since you're there we go. Uh-oh. Since you're a Fire Emblem player yourself, RJ, and since you're the guest for this stream, just gonna ask you some simple Fire Emblem questions. You know, it's just to start the conversation up.
No problem.
So let's start off with the simple one. You know, what was your first Fire Emblem game?
Blazing Blade.
Ah,
Actually, that was the first one I beat, but the first game I actually played was Fire Emblem 4, like for the Super Famicom.
really?
My uncle was a collector, and he had it's a Japanese cartridge of Genealogy, and I, of course, I didn't understand a single thing. But it was my first experience with Fire Emblem, and then when I was younger, when I was like looking for games to buy at Target, back when they had GBA games, I decided, you know what, I wanna. There's a Fire, but my uncle played that with me one time. I want to play for myself, so that's what got me into Fire Emblem.
Damn, that's cool. That's cool actually. That your first one technically was an old game. That's crazy. So you started or you were introduced to the series pretty early on then, huh?
Yeah, I was like maybe 7 or 8.
That's crazy.
My uncle lives in Canada now, though, so.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't get into it until a little later on. I think I was in like high school, barely starting high school, like when I first got into Fire Emblem. And my first game was actually my first game that I played to the end was Shadow Dragon. Yeah, and then because I had dabbled with Sacred Stones in the past, but it was more like backseat gaming when I was watching like a friend play it. I didn't really get it. I didn't really get to play it or anything for myself. I didn't own a Game Boy either back then. So I never really got a chance to do any of that. No, my lady.
Jeez, sorry about that.
It's alright. My lady's just getting rocked right now.
Oh wow, she's almost.
Yeah, like everyone targeted her. There's another mage, or there's another
Okay, sorry.
I didn't realize that there was another sage just chilling it over here. That's crazy. Can I potentially snipe? No, I can't. Not. Might as well. I gotta break this killer bow. It's just been chilling in my inventory forever. Okay, so I really need to back my lady up. Get out of here.
Come here, Jay. Come here. Drama cleaning this one.
Oh yeah, I get the weapon triangle advantage. I forget about that.
Oh, I forgot Dark Magic beats Anima Magic, right?
Yeah, I always forget that too. Okay, but where's the sage? I know he's chilling it somewhere.
Yeah, you gotta stop by.
Alright, then let's just focus on down here. Let's see what's going on here. Some Bow Knights. Nothing too crazy. Kind of want to give Roy a kill, but I don't trust Roy.
You don't trust the main character to do his job?
No, nope. For the eventual Binding Blade remake, I really hope that they fix Roy.
Yeah.
Or at least just make him like viable.
I mean, they put in Sounds of Valentia, they fixed everything.
Yeah. Basically everybody was usable.
Except for the teleporting crit witches. Some people still feel that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
I think you mentioned
Milla's turn wheel.
Yeah. And then Milla's turn wheel kind of just stuck around for a while.
It's a good mechanic. A lot of people like not really complain, but like everyone has to deal with losing a unit and having to start the entire chapter all over again. So having the option to
just restart a turn
is pretty cool.
How did you feel it was balanced in Three Houses?
Yes, because it was back behind your professor level, I think. Like you got more charges of Divine Pulse, the more the higher your professor level, which means like doing more quests, doing more better on missions, doing fishing mini games, stuff like that.
Yeah. You see, I appreciated it, but I personally felt like they gave you too many charges for the, because I think at the end of my first playthrough of Three Houses, I was sitting on like 12 charges or something. 12 or
I think you get 9 total. Actually,
is it 9?
I think you get 9 total if you have a professor level A.
Yeah, because I was playing through and I'm like, this is a lot. I could do this a lot of times. And I think
it might actually no. I'm sorry. Yeah, it is 12. It is 12.
It is 12. Yeah, because I was like, I have a lot of these and I just don't use them really.
Yeah, it is.
I think it was the final map where you fight Rhea, Immaculate One, on the Edelgard's route.
Spoilers. Oh no.
Freaking, this game's been out for how long? I feel like everybody's played Three Houses by now too.
People still like complain about spoilers.
Do they?
Yes. We're talking about Fire Emblem fans, my friend.
Okay, facts. You know what? You're true. That's right.
Not just any Fire Emblem fan, the modern Fire Emblem fan.
Heroes will spoil the identities of characters and people will still complain. When you bring it up.
It's almost like it's a celebration of the entire series.
Facts. Whoa.
Ouch.
That mage is so dead. Yeah. I really like how her outfit changes. Now let's can I get the big snipes? I want to give this to I actually, you know what? Might as well. It's Binding Blade. I don't want to take no chances.
You know what goes good with Fire Emblem?
Beer.
No, alcohol is the devil's nectar.
Does it now?
Yeah. Society has progressed past the need for devil juice.
I think Milady's okay over here. I'm gonna just send you down here.
I think the people that are already in that top right corner came down already.
I don't know. I feel like there's somebody camping over here. Also, I think that Archer's still there.
Oh, never mind. I forgot. There's a town there. Yeah, there's someone protecting the town.
And then I know, like, one of these turns, like, a whole butt ton of reinforcements show from the back. So I'm just gonna do my business here. Give me
Shouldn't
the
the
staff.
screen like what's it called? Shouldn't the screen like move over there when they do? Oh
Yeah.
yeah, there's the staff.
And I'm just gonna sell stuff. That's a Coliseum. Yeah, it's an
Yes.
arena. That's crazy. Okay, but there's only an armory. There's not even like a shop. I thought there was a shop here. I kind of need.
No.
I think I need tomes. I don't think there are any more wyverns that are gonna jump me. So, okay, hold up. Should I attempt arena with Roy? What are his stats like?
Oh, Jason, careful. How saucy are you feeling? Well, he doesn't have that many weapon durability, or that much weapon durability. Weapon durability counts in the arena, right? So it'll still go down.
I think. No, you get an iron weapon.
Got it. Then yeah, I'd say go for it. He's
Jeez. I don't know, dude. These stats are looking kind of dookie.
Oh wait, never mind. In your
Homie's
late game, yeah,
homie's level
fast.
7.
He's not fast. He's not fast enough.
I think I'm just gonna baby him this map and just kind of give him kills because I noticed last chapter that he was getting one shot by literally every mage. So yeah, I'm just gonna try to see what I can do.
I didn't have that bad of a time using Roy in my first couple playthroughs of this game, but for some reason, every time I use a low tier unit, as people call them, I don't have a problem. But I did notice that like Roy was just like vastly like worse than most other characters, but he was never like a liability to me.
I usually, in hard mode, whenever I play hard mode, the first what is it called? Angelic robe or the
Yeah, it has to go to him.
Yeah, I always give it to him because he always needs that plus 5 HP if he's gonna live anything. And early game hard mode, I think early game hard mode for this game is arguably harder than late game hard mode.
Yeah.
Chapter 7 is like the make or break point. If you can make it through Chapter 7, you can make it through anything.
Yeah, I never said that thing. I'm gonna go get some cookie dough ice cream. Be right back.
Ooh, lit. Alright. Oh, where the hell are you, mage? You're here somewhere. Anybody in the chat got any questions for me and RJ? Anything you guys wanna ask us? 2 Fire Emblem veterans, I'd say. Any questions about recent topics? Freaking the color of my underwear don't matter. Let me
Open up.
do some shopping real quick. There we go.
Thank you. Jeez.
What we got in here? Trash. Nothing but trash in here. Okay, silver weapons maybe. I'll take a silver sword and a freaking silver lance. I'll take 2 of these bad boys. And a silver bow. Short bow is worse than... Yeah, it is. Okay. But it has less weight. 3 weight, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That's about it. I thought there was gonna be more shopping. Guess not. Alright, so here we go. We're already starting to see these nomad troopers. Have you played through both routes in this game?
Just normal. No.
But have you played Sakai route and Ilya route or no?
Nah, just the additional route you play with the first playthrough.
Okay. I don't. I'm more biased toward the Ilia route because because of Juno, and two because I don't like the Nomad Troopers in the Sakai route.
Yeah, they're just like another option to be annoying with.
Yeah, I remember the first time I played through it, I was like, "How am I gonna get through this game?"
Ben and Jerry's taste more sandy and gritty than I remember. Maybe this is just old.
Sandy, really?
Yeah. Like a grainy, like it tastes like I don't know, it tastes like there's like grains of sand that like the ice cream tastes like it has grains of sand. I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird, or maybe it's just old. It's been sitting in the freezer for too long.
It suffered.
Shit. Wait. It fell.
Bro, you gotta get closer, my boy.
No, so I kind of find it weird how Roy, for like at least in the context of like Smash and stuff, his whole deal with like his he can swing his sword pretty hard that deals more damage towards the hilt.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't expect that from how he is in Binding Blade.
Oh crap. Oh no, you're good. I wish Roy in Smash could shoot projectiles. I wish he could throw like fireballs, cause he has the Binding Blade in Smash. Like, why can't he throw fireballs?
Well, I mean, it's technically in his final smash. It's like a projectile, and well, not really a projectile, but like a
It's-
shock wave in front of him.
It's like his critical. Yeah, it's like his melee critical
Yeah.
in this game. When he has a Binding Blade.
Mm-hmm.
I like his ballista, dude. It could reach like miles. Oh, it's right there. Never mind.
Yeah, it's typically the point of ballistic.
I hate in certain chapters that they have two different kinds of ballista. There's like one that's like a killer weapon,
Yeah.
and then there's like
Yeah.
the long bow one. I hate the longbow one, dude. All right, I'm getting kind of swamped. No, what?
Hmm?
I forgot. Whatever, man. There's probably wasn't anything good over there. Probably just a freaking silver sword. There you are. Alright, die. Commit dead. Alright, a lot of wyverns here. I cannot double this guy because he's too fast for Deke. Oh my god.
Imagine though. How fast is he? Check real quick.
Deke is chilling here with 17 speed, so he's not too fast, but
Wait, I thought in GBA you need to have 3 speed to double, right?
no, it's 4.
Oh.
And I think he's slowed down by all his weapons. No, he's not slowed down. He's got insane con. It's just that, yeah, these guys have like no weight on their bows, and they just have like 15 speed all around.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Okay, well, I can take this guy out easy. But he has a sword, and he's gonna take out... I'm pretty sure he can double eye green. No, they're equal. The question is... Okay, so I'm just gonna kill the Wyvern Knights. Just get them out the way.
They have more damage.
Yeah. Sick. And then, I mean, I'm just gonna let him attack eye green melee. Yeah. Jeez, my guy, even on normal mode, I struggle. It's been so long since I played normal mode, and I expected it to be a cakewalk. What if in some certain chapters I struggled?
Mm-hmm. That's GBA for you.
Yep.
Wait, you think you might be able? You might be able to have Dance Milady into range of the bow.
Oh no, I was a little off. It's funny he doesn't do any type of damage, but I would have liked to be closer. I'm just gonna hide it. No, I'm on the fort. Maybe I can bait him over there instead of I think the AI always prioritizes damage over anything.
Yeah, most
So-
games they prioritize effectiveness.
Well, it's gonna be just some random, I guess, because both of them can be attacked without any.
Luck also plays a factor, but I don't think Milady has much luck.
No, she doesn't. All right, Gonzalez, I'm gonna need you to hit both of these. Oh, he has an axe reaver. Never mind. I shouldn't have expected much. Get some tome rank for Saul, so he can use that the freaking legendary thing.
What is it like? Auraline or something like that?
Aurelia or Ari
Yeah.
Aurela. I don't know. I don't know if that's like the actual translated name or if it ever comes around if they're gonna change it. Uh-oh. Now we're good.
Oh, Saul is in danger.
I think Saw can tank. Oh wait, hold on. 5 defense. How much ballista you got left? Freaking. Yeah, Saul's in danger.
Yeah.
Well, we'll cross that bridge once we get there. Who else is here? No one else has moved. I'm gonna leave Roy here. Actually, can I bait the bow to hit Roy? Potentially.
I think if Roy is in range of the bow, he's also in range of the
No. I could put Roy right here, and then he'll bait the bow, and then the Wyvern Knight won't reach.
Oh, I see.
All right, let's do it. Oh. All right, reinforcements. Okay. That's a lot of damage. 10 damage, and homie still got 23 HP. Oh, that's funny. He didn't even attack him because Saul would retaliate. Oh my god, this guy's on the lake.
I'm so used to be playing Fire Emblem Heroes that I thought that why did he just walk on the water? He's not a fire.
What does this guy have? Can I steal anything? No. Not even worth it. Can't even hit him though. Yes. Critical hits on turn 1. Biggest kink.
Says the fear fucker.
You know what? I don't know if my like or my bias toward fear. I don't know if it's like. I don't think it's romantic. I don't feel like it is.
No, that's fine.
It might be. I don't know. Maybe in the past it was more so like that. But now I don't know. I don't know so much. I don't think so much.
No, it's valid either way.
Now I think it's mellowed into like a big appreciation for the character and her family.
Got it.
I don't think I would ever make lewd art of fur. Let's be real. I don't think I could bring myself to do it. There are plenty of other Japanese artists that have done that anyways.
Yeah.
Boris. I know you're out there, Boris. Boris is still out there making weird hentai.
is this the what's the word? A different level of social acceptance for that type of thing.
Yeah.
I
All
guess now that we're on that topic, and for the two other people here watching the stream, if you don't already know already, actually, who is here? Sam and Commander Root. Oh, and Kodo. Hello.
Kodo, thank you for showing up, Kodo. Kodo is the big friend.
She just joined actually in that case. Anyways, for those that may not know, your boy RJ here is a deep and, may I reiterate, deep lover of Rinka from Fire Emblem Fates.
The certified Rinka fan here.
Yeah, the
finally,
certified Rinka fucker.
finally got him on my stream, guys. We did it.
Wait, was I a topic of discussion in the past stream?
No, no, I'm just saying.
Wow, I'm not even worth to talk about now.
Topic of Rinka, I guess, just never came up. I do think I appreciate Rinka more. You know what? I appreciate all the Fates characters a little bit more now that era of Fire Emblem is over.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in retrospect, although people can generally agree the game is a step back in certain aspects, but a lot of the characters are great.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh shit! I left Merlin.
My dog is eating a pen. Jay, please put it down. Please.
Homie was chewing.
Oh, this is a good pen.
Homie ate the ballpoint pen. No, Merlinus.
Oh, wait.
All right, good thing I get. Good thing I traded everything back in. I would have lost everything.
Wait, he doesn't. Wait, does Merlinus die?
No. He retreats, but anything that's in his inventory like gets lost.
Got it.
So like just before I ended the turn, I'm like, all right, let me just send everything to the convoy. And that was a good decision. All right, Gonzalez, come through. Let's see. Maybe I might be able to farm kills off over here. How do I get across over here? The bridge. All right, so there's gonna be a brigand over here. I know that.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's thieves. That's probably why they got there so fast.
Yeah. Oh wait, I didn't finish what I was saying before. Yeah, dog. So
Damn.
yeah, being that, yeah, resident Rinka fucker, like, you may not feel that way towards Fear, but I definitely feel that way towards Rinka. She just like, I guess I always liked stronger women, but Rinka like solidified that, like, visibly strong women are like the wave, bro.
I feel that.
And like ever since then, like she's just been like my favorite character of all time.
To
like,
be honest, girls with axes, like in Fire Emblem. Oh man, I start sweating thinking about it.
They're all top tier.
Always, they're always so good.
I wouldn't expect. Like, Annette, I did not think I'd like Annette as much as I did, because like at face value, she doesn't look like anything I typically like in a character, but it's just like Fate's characters do a really good job of just like having a level of personality that's not present in a lot of games, especially Fire Emblem, at least in the past. So like Annette I really enjoy, Charlotte I really enjoy from Fate, Rinka of course I enjoy. I don't know, just like a girl that's tough enough to wield a weapon like an axe is just really appealing to me. Not that like it's not to say it's like typically a male only weapon, but I don't know. It just exudes a different kind of aura I really, really like and appreciate.
It's good stuff. Good stuff. Where were you? What side were you on back when I feel like the fan base has always been divided, but it was
Yeah,
like
yeah.
pretty heavily divided when Fates was around, or Fates was like new. Where did you
Mhm.
stand in all that? Because I was like big time elitist. Like I remember I used to like make posts about like how I hated Fates and all that.
Mhm.
Yeah, where were you on that? You for
Well,
Fates or against it? Back
I'm
then.
for Fire Emblem. I've said this a lot. Like even back then, like I recognize the faults that Fates may have, especially when you compare it to other Fire Emblem games. But there's a reason why Fire Emblem is my one of my favorite franchises of all time. And that's because I just love Fire Emblem.
Hmm.
I don't necessarily like, at least when I used to like peruse the subreddit a lot, I felt people on the subreddit weren't Fire Emblem fans. They were like, say, uh, Kaga fans or GBA fans or
Hmm.
3DS fans or whatever. I don't really feel like anyone was, or Telly's fans. I didn't really feel it's, well, not to say that they all did, but a lot of people called themselves Fire Emblem fans when it felt like they didn't like more than half of the series.
Yeah, yeah, I hear you. Have you ever gone back to see the reviews on like the older Fire Emblem games? Not older,
Com-
but like what's it called? Like for Awakening and like for Fates and stuff. Have you gone back since
yeah,
have you?
yeah. I played Conquest twice and Revelation once. I didn't play Birthright because I didn't want to spend another $20. I felt Revelations had enough elements from Birthright to not warrant playing Birthright. Not to mention, I just prefer the characters in Conquest way more than Birthright, only barring Rinka.
Oh yeah, because she's the Birthright character.
Yeah, it's like a small tangent, by the way. When I did play Conquest the first time, and I realized I couldn't get Rinka, but you can do that Einherjar thing, where if you play with someone
Oh
on like a Spot Pass or
yeah.
Wi-Fi, you can like recruit one of their characters. I took an Einherjar Rinka and pretty much made her like one of my strongest characters when I was playing through Conquest. I couldn't marry. I married Effie instead, but I couldn't marry her, so I just decided, you know what? I'm just gonna like use her as if like she was one of my units, and I took her to late game, final map.
Damn. Dedication for one of those units, my guy. I never really messed with that that
I
mechanic.
only did it for Rinka, only did it for Rinka, because like say if you play with someone that had like a completely maxed out unit, like say I remember one guy had a fully leveled up with like Paragon, Lance Fair, Deathblow, others Zero with just like a bunch of super good skills. And it costs it like 30,000 gold to buy that unit to use.
Damn, dude, and that was on Conquest. You had to like grind for that?
Oh no, well, yeah, that was in Conquest, but it was just the mechanic that was there to use. It wasn't like,
Yeah, but the like to buy them, they're kind of expensive, weren't they?
if they were high level and had premium skills and like good weapon ranks and stuff like that. But yeah, you almost never really use that in Conquest. That's why I use it on a level 1 Rinka that only had like one skill. And it costed like 500 gold to use her.
Oh, there he is. Arcado.
Oh, that dude.
Freaking what weapon do you got on you? Go break this lance while you're at it, and then I don't know. we'll go from there. I think all the reinforcements are done. There's just like some calves over here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send Milady to come pick up Roy. Roy got nothing in this map. Roy didn't do anything.
Sadly.
Tragic, but whatever.
Yay, what you doing? Okay, that's where he is. That's with my grandma.
Oh damn, this is kind of strong.
That's a lot of damage.
Yep.
Well, he earned that silver lance, tell you what.
Alright, I'm probably just gonna leave it to Deke then. As usual, Deke the boss killer. Yeah, that's way better. Alright, enemy phase. Roy, come over here. You know what I miss? I miss rescue.
Yeah.
I miss GBA rescue. This GBA rescue is my favorite mechanic in all of Fire Emblem. Kanto too, but Kanto's still alive.
Yeah.
I miss rescue a lot.
What would be my favorite mechanic? Huh. You know what? The way the support slash relationship mechanic works in genealogy. Like there's an entire oh, coming.
Yes, Deke. Destroy! Oh! Sick. Die. Ba, 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 ba. Alright, let's just clean up with freaking sick. Let me clear up here. Ooh. Figures. Alright, whatever. Let's just get out of here.
Okay, and I'm back again.
You didn't miss much. I'm just gonna secure the throne. I don't. This chapter's kind of boring.
Yeah.
These are. I think these are kind of like the filler. A lot of the filler maps are just like this boring. Skip the story because no one really cares. By the way, you were saying about the
yes.
mechanic in FE4.
Yeah, like how, because in Generation 1, the whole point is to marry off certain units together, right?
Mm-hmm. Also, wait. Also, I fucked up. We're in Sakai. We didn't go Ilya, boys. We're not getting Juno. F in the chat. We're going to Sakai. I hate this map. I hate this circle. This is the circle of death. I hate this.
Yeah, I didn't get this path. I guess I went Ilya.
Oh my god.
Because they come out from the
yeah, like you'll come in and then they'll come out from almost every other tent. Like reinforcements will just show up. Oh, and this guy's got brave weapons. Okay.
Yikes.
Continue while I just prep mentally and with my units.
No problem. So how the pairing system works in 5 and 4. The whole point of the first generation is to marry off certain units to each other, right? Like,
Mhm.
you got Aira, you got uh not yeah, Lachesis and all the other girls. The whole point of that is to like marry off some of them to the guys in the army, and you can pretty much marry off almost anyone to whoever, except for like Kuwan and Eflin and Sigurd and
The story
yeah,
important
the
characters.
story ones, yeah. But the way that works, like any other Fire Emblem game, where just have the two fight next to each other, and at least in this game, like end turns next to each other.
Yeah.
But there's a secret hidden mechanic called like it's literally described as a jealousy system, where if you have two women next to a guy, and they either they have to fight or end their turn next to each other, based on certain values, like they what's his name? Not Wolfgang. Beowulf? I think his name is Beowulf. Beowulf has a penchant to get more support points with Lachesis, so that they want that to be more canon pairing.
Hmm.
But say you have Beowulf in a certain formation with Lachesis and Aira, Aira will steal double the support point from Lachesis.
Okay. I didn't know. I don't know anything about FE4 and 5, but is that like a hidden mechanic or?
It's a hidden mechanic. It's mostly
Jeez.
it's mostly it's described perfectly on Serene's Forest. But when I found that out, I thought that was like insane, because there's like 4 different formations. Like, well, there's like one guy, one girl, 2 guys, 2 girls, 1 guy, and 2 guys, 2 girls in certain formations. And then when I found out that certain people have an easier time supporting with other people to get more canon pairings. Who was that? Like, I don't think you might know, but there was a cleric sister. I think he was no, she was I want to say it was Kuwan's sister. No, Kuwan's sister is Lachesis. No, Lachesis. Oh, whatever. It was like in the first chapter, or like the second part of the first chapter. There was a cleric who was trying to leave uh the castle that had a Jomke, and she has the lowest chance of supporting with Beowulf. But if you really, really wanted them to have a pairing together and have a child together, if you put in like a let's say a plus sign in the tile that make a plus sign, if you put Beowulf in the middle, Lachesis to the left, and that cleric to the top, she will take double the support points from Lachesis. And if you kept fighting and ending turns like that, you can have a pairing with those two, even though they're not supposed to. Because say Lachesis has a 50% bonus to support with Beowulf, that cleric has a 1% bonus to pair up with Beowulf.
That's crazy, my guy.
Yeah, I just love the way it's implemented in a NES game.
Yeah, right. An NES game. They're already thinking about these hidden mechanics way back then.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I think I was gonna promote Hugh actually.
I never used you.
I actually last time I played, me and my guest Tay, we agreed to buy Hugh at his full price. And he actually came in clutch that map because I got jumped at one point, and he actually held it down because of the stats that I bought when I recruited him.
Yeah, he gets better based on the money you put into him.
Yeah, so like at full price, I don't know how much it was. I think it was like 10,000 or 1,000. I don't remember how much gold it was. It was a pretty high price, and I just if you ask him to lower it, he'll lower the price, but his stats will go down. Yeah.
That seems kind of counterintuitive because if you're a worse unit, that means your chance of dying on the battlefield increases.
Yeah. Also, he comes with the members card, so
Yeah.
you could if you wanted to, you could just buy him like cheap, and then just kind of like let him die or whatever. Just trade the silver card away, or members card. I don't know if I want to bring Echidna. Echidna, I really like Echidna,
Me too.
but
Obviously.
she's these nomads they're fast, but they also hit hard. And Echidna does not have the best. She has pretty good speed though. She doesn't have the best defense. I didn't train up Rutger. I feel like I should have, but I also have fur, so it doesn't really matter. I'm bringing Percival because I need Percival. Not Douglas. Douglas sucks. I might bring Cecilia as a staff bot. Do I even need Merlinus? What's going on here? Oh, okay, there's shops here. I might do some shopping with Merlinus meanwhile. There's this guy, Eclipse, but Eclipse sucks, so it doesn't matter. Okay, there's some wyverns too. Axe Reaver. Okay, so I'm gonna do big brain play. I have the Berserk staff, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna target these nomads with the Berserk, and just kind of have them help me out over here in this area. I'm probably gonna hit this guy. Yeah. He has decent enough stats.
I never really liked Berserk. Well, again, in Fire Emblem before I used it. It was a boss character in about mid-game where you can Berserk him because he has really, really low resistance and luck. And he had a skill that was similar to what's it called? What's that move that Dark Flyers had that kind of made them broken in Awakening?
Oh, Gale Force?
Yeah, he pretty much has something akin to Gale Force. So every time he got a kill, he would be able to move again. You can literally let him solo the map for you.
Jeez.
And it's funny because he just goes down literally a line of his own soldiers, and they can't retaliate. I think that was Thracia, not 5 and 4. Thracia had mechanics like that.
I changed my mind. I'm bringing Echidna.
Yo, the girl.
I don't have any ranged axes though. I think I can just buy one though, from right over here. Archers and nomads. You know what? I'm contemplating leveling up Shin, but I saw his level. He's level 7, so I'm not doing that. Alright, well, I think I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Let me just get the positioning right. Who has Berserk?
I think it's on Saul.
So you're down there. I'm gonna promote Gonzalez because I think it's time.
Yo, the boy?
Merlinus.
Not the boy, the man.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to keep you alive, Merlinus, but if things go south, you're gonna be the meat shield. Alright, let's go. Kinda bummed out we're not Ilya, but whatever. We ride. Today we ride.
Hey, Law of Sakei. That's a Brave Lynn skill.
That's her skill.
There's someone as if she's from fire.
Freaking who's easiest to hit? You.
It missed.
At 82, my guy. All right, I'm gonna use it again.
Yo, restart you restart the chapter. Wait, you had nothing to lose. Restart the chapter.
You're right. It's literally turn 1.
Oh, I actually didn't think you want to do it.
No, I'm doing it.
No, that was suspended, wasn't it?
No, I press restart.
Okay. Okay.
All right, we're fresh. Let's do it. I don't want to go too close, because that guy can snipe me straight away.
Yeah.
There we go. Alright. And then... what's over here? Who can reach me? Armor Slayers? It's okay. We don't got any armor knights in this game.
Unfortunate.
Actually, where's Lance? Can you reach over there, buddy? No.
You know what? Not gonna lie, this Ben and Jerry's is very underwhelming.
You still think it's too grainy?
Yeah, it tastes like I'm eating sand within the ice cream. I mean, it melts as if it's like normal ice cream, but it tastes like I'm eating sand in this ice cream. I mean, it tastes good, but the texture is like fucking with me. Texture is what's it called? Underappreciated in food.
Hand
Like
axes.
mouthfeel is important.
Just gonna buy a shit ton of hand axes. They're pretty good in this game. Give me 1 killer lance.
Oh, it's impressive.
And kill. No, I have enough of those. All right, let's roll. Echidna, where are you? Come get some. Take. No wait, trade. All right, then we're gonna promote the boy.
The man himself.
Oh my bad, the man. I forgot. The homie. Swole. Alright. Roy, just chill over here.
Yeah, just sit there and look pretty.
Alright. See if I can bait some guys with Deke. Oh, I didn't give Deke any good weapons.
Unfortunate.
Trade. I think he broke a... What'd he break? I think he broke his Killing Edge last chapter. And then get a hand axe. There we go. Now we're ready. What does Percival have? Percival needs a javelin. It's like I could have prepared for this, but I didn't.
You even had 2 tries to.
I did. I went back and forth and didn't do anything. Alright. Freaking everyone else just wait, I guess. Seven, how much do I have? Yeah, 7 movement with Lalum is legendary.
Yeah.
Alright. See how this goes. Alright. I think we're pretty good. Myrmidons are...
No.
Yeah, as I say now, famous last words, right? That's what I said like 2 chapters ago and everyone died.
Oh, has anyone died this run?
Yeah, actually, Arcadia. In Arcadia, everyone, almost half my army died. And then we took a vote to restart because originally I was just gonna go full Iron Man, just like who cares, right? But a lot of good units died, and everyone in the chat and my co-host, everyone was like, "Yeah, let's just restart." So we got all those units back. But other than that, Tate died, or Thea, she died. I wasn't fast enough to save her on that map.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I prefer her name if her name was Tate.
I prefer Tate too. I'm not feeling Thea.
Like, Thea sounds like it just sounds like a Fire Emblem name, you know.
Mm-hmm.
At least Tate sounds like a name that like someone I might know in real life might have.
Yeah, let's just
Actually,
sell
do
all
I
this
know
junk.
anyone named Tate? I might actually.
I don't. I wish I did.
It sounds like a really familiar name, like outside of Fire Emblem. So I think I've met someone named Tate.
No, I meant to buy.
Um,
Damn, all these nomads, my guy. No one can tank these nomads. I'm scared. Freaking 15 attack, 13 speed. Okay, you know what? Igreen might be able to. Baby girl tank. I wish I had another Wodao. Alright, well, while we're going through this map, I guess let's just do another question. Might as well.
Yo. Mm-hmm.
Let's see. RJ, what is your favorite Fire Emblem game?
It's a toss-up between Shadows of Valentia, Awakening, and Path of Radiance.
Solid choices. Solid choices.
And I guess to explain, Shadows of Valentia just has, maybe barring Three Houses, I actually might even put Three Houses up there, because both those games just have like ridiculously well like made presentation.
Yeah, I definitely agree that Three Houses has like really good presentation.
Yeah, I also think like I don't know. I already liked Gaiden to begin with. I was one of those few people that actually enjoyed Gaiden since it, like, what they were trying to go for like the typical like Final Fantasy-esque gameplay mechanics in Gaiden, and lo and behold, I'm also a huge Final Fantasy fan as well. Final Fantasy 3 being my favorite of all time. So to have that remade in the way they did, granted, of course not, like, it's not the prettiest looking game, but I was never one to care for graphics anyways. And music, presentation, dungeon crawling aspect with the typical like Fire Emblem turn-based strategy formula. I just think, yeah, Shadows of Valentia, near perfect. The only thing that sets it down is few questionable design choices, like they kept the teleporting crit witches. What's it called?
Empty ass
Like,
maps.
yeah. Well, I didn't really feel that was too big of a deal, but I do think they didn't have to go one for one when it came to the stages in Gaiden. Like, what, Fire Emblem Heroes is like 5x7, and it still gets the point across for certain maps of what they try to be.
Yeah.
So even if like they don't like the maps in like Shadows of Valentia is like what 50x50 sometimes.
Yeah, the maps
more.
are huge, my guy.
Like, I feel they could have accomplished pretty much the same thing with like maybe 30x30 at most.
I honestly think that Echoes is for sure probably one of my favorite Fire Emblem games.
Yeah.
But I feel like the replay ability that the past games before that one on the 3DS had, like Echoes has no replayability, in my opinion.
I agree.
But when I compare it to like I for a long time I hated Fates, but I gotta admit I've played Conquest so many times, just because Conquest has like really good gameplay.
You know why I think that for Echoes? I call it Shadows of Valentia because I think Echoes is what they're gonna call
The
the
remakes,
Fire Emblem remakes. Yeah.
yeah.
So with Shadows of Valentia, I think the reason being is because it is like one set path even for characters. Like aside from like the villagers, everyone's gonna be the same class pretty much.
Yeah.
The maps usually play the same way, and the only real like differentiation you have is either using a Sonya or Zeke. His name is Zeke, right? Or wait, what was his
No,
name?
no, it's freaking. Oh damn it! What's his name, dude? It hasn't even been that long since I played
Yeah,
it.
I know, and I automatically use Sonya because hot lady. But what was his name? It was some slightly edgy name. I want to say it was
No,
like
Zeke was the other guy. Zeke is Camus.
oh yeah, my bad.
Uh, but it was probably something like that. Maybe I don't know. Where's the Berserk Nomad? There he is.
Was it no Saber's another
No,
guy.
Saber's
What
the
was
other.
his
Saber's
name?
Eye Patch Man.
What was his name? Well, I'm actually gonna look this up. I usually never look things up, but this is actually messing me
It's
up.
gonna bother us if we don't look it
Yeah,
up. Oh my god, Ray, that was such a good
his
level up.
name was Dean.
Oh, Dean.
Yeah, like but yeah, getting Dean is like one of the few, either Dean or Sonya is like the one of the few real branching choices you can make
Mm-hmm.
because you can choose to not bring Atlas, and that's really it. Or like say maybe like Delphia can die, but other than that, the Shadows of Valentia plays the same way, no matter how you play it.
Fuck these druids. I mean, nomads, dude. Oh my god.
Unfortunately.
I do like the music in this route, though.
Oh, I have the stream muted because I can hear ourselves twice.
Oh, that's true. All right, I know
didn't
for a
say
fact.
why I like the Path of Radiance and Awakening. Ah, whatever.
Oh yeah, well go ahead, cause we got time.
So Awakening. Honestly, I don't really feel that a lot of what, at least from what I've seen, people's gripes with Awakening are that that much of a deal breaker when it comes to like the game's quality. And like we mentioned this before, we were talking last night about it. Like I think the first two arcs are really, really good, and it really only tapers off when you get to like the whole thing about defeating Grima.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, like Awakening has a really good story. I like the way it incorporates a few things like say how to explain it. Like I like the way you just you really do amass a lot of characters fairly quickly, I feel. Like every other chapter, or sometimes like a chapter after another, is another chapter to potentially recruit somebody.
Yeah.
And other than Cordelia, which I probably haven't explained, but Cordelia is actually my least favorite character in all of Fire Emblem.
Really, the whole
Yeah,
franchise.
the entire franchise. I
Wow.
despise her.
You wanna
I can.
you wanna
Want me to elaborate?
yeah? Do you want to elaborate here in front of everybody so everyone knows?
Yeah,
Get
to the
the
other people. Gotcha.
yeah, so that we
So
know.
Cordelia, I give her a nickname, but I'm not gonna go on stream to potentially get canceled on Twitter.com for saying it. But I give Cordelia a very harsh nickname because I feel by definition Cordelia is a female incel.
Hmm.
Let me explain. So we
Okay.
all know that she loves Crom, like obsesses with Crom.
Yeah.
I feel that if Cordelia was the exact same character but a guy, people would hate male Cordelia so much.
I can see that.
Because like let's just like replace she with him. He loves a woman, feels that that woman never notices and sees him. So he's reading books about how to attract the opposite sex and like shows off themselves as being perfect and a hard worker in nearly every way, yet still is never even noticed by the person he loves. People would hate him. Even to the point where people talk about this a lot, but Cordelia's support with Frederick. It pretty much goes like a lot of her supports. Like she's doing something, the other person notices how hard of a worker she is. She doesn't feel she's that hard of a worker. She just feels that's what she has to do. But then she's like genuinely good at everything she does, which I feel is lazy. Um, and then like the other person sees how much she cares for people and how much of a hard worker they is, and they fall in love with her. But with Frederick, he falls in love with her, madly in love. One of the few times he's like not being such a stuck up, and he just falls in love with her. Then she goes out and says to him, "You do know I love Crom, and I'll always love Crom before you." I don't know what it is verbatim, but that's essentially what
Oh,
she
you know
says.
what? Yeah, I remember that. I remember that support.
Yeah, she just admits that I can't get Crom. He doesn't notice me, and I still love him more than I can ever love you. Are you fine with that? And he's like, yeah, okay, let's get married. And then they get
Jeez.
married. I think that's horrible. Because like if you think about it, like, it's a video game, of course, but if you think about it like real application, if someone genuinely is fallen head over heels in love someone so much that they can see past the fact that they say to your face, I'm going to love someone else more than I can ever love you, that would destroy me. Like I'd eventually get over it, but I don't think I'd like them anymore because at least for me, I kind of value myself more than that.
Mm-hmm.
And then of course her being such a perfectionist and what's the word? Um Not defeatist, but she feels if she isn't perfect, she has like that self-esteem issue about it. Like I feel that's lazy the way they do it. You can't just like she's a great soldier, she's a great cook, she's a great like armsmith, she's a super beautiful cleaner. She does pretty much every single job in the army and does it perfectly and still has time to be like, you know, and she's super pretty. Like I don't like that.
I agree.
It doesn't feel like she's earned anything. And like the only interesting thing about her is that when her and all the other like
Oh,
Ulysses and Fly
yeah.
Knights, they all like die in that ambush. And that honestly really cute blue-haired lady that was like their captain.
Oh,
Um,
Fila?
yeah, when she told Cordelia to like leave and tell the Ulysses army before they get ambushed the same way we do, and then like she has like survivor's guilt because of that. I do think that's interesting, and people try to like equate that to her perfectionism because she doesn't want to lose her her sisters in arm like that ever again. But then like it's not really explored well enough to make it seem like that's the case.
I don't think
You
it's
know?
ever. I don't think it's really. I would argue that it's not even explored. I think she only
I think
mentions it
I think
in a
was explored
few.
in her support with Sumiya, actually. I think. Does she have a support with Sumiya? I think
Yeah,
she
she
does.
does.
I think she explored it there. But I don't like Cordelia. I didn't like Cordelia that much. I really only used her to get her child, and once I found out her child was almost as bad as her, I'm like, oh my god.
uh, it turns out that she also shows up in the next game. I didn't like that at all. I didn't like that they brought Awakening characters. I didn't like that they brought up the what do they call them? The Outrealms. The
Yeah, Outrealms. I think the Outrealms is okay.
I think it might explain.
It was applied badly. It was applied badly.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't like that. I didn't like these interdimensional Annas. I don't know. I wasn't feeling that too much, but
Yeah, Faith is definitely a more fantastical Fire Emblem game, if you can even say that. But I still didn't mind it. And speaking of like Severa Selena, I absolutely hate Severa, but you have to admit she calms down drastically as Selena.
she does. I agree
And
on that. She does
I
definitely.
appreciate that much about her. Like she's still like a tsundere, and I guess the only thing that really confuses me is just like why she's so devoted to Camilla, because she never really seemed to be that one of a devotee to begin with, even to people that saved her life. So, of course, you want to have the retainers be devoted to their masters. Well, except for Niles. Niles also a bad character, but yeah. But still, Awakening really good in this good in this presentation. I like its application of certain things.
I
I like a
love.
lot of the characters. I love the music.
Yeah, I love the music. That was actually the first soundtrack that I bought for Fire Emblem game.
Nice.
Yeah. Um, I really enjoyed Awakening's cutscenes. I think the CGI cutscenes were amazing in Awakening. I think they were
Yes.
really good in Fates too, but I don't know. Something about Awakening's cutscene were just really good.
They hit harder. I feel Fate's ones were more. They were more expositional than anything. They didn't really like detail any aside from spoilers. Like Xander slicing at Corrin and getting Elise instead.
Yeah.
That was like the really, and I guess like Ryoma's last stand. Like the really only like cutscenes that really hit. But like most of the cutscenes in Awakening just hit. Like they say the cutscenes for very important parts, much more deliberate than Fate's, and it shows.
Yeah.
God, like the first. I'm not gonna lie, I cried when Emerin did her sacrifice. I cried.
Did you?
Yeah.
I felt pretty strongly about that. Like, I wouldn't say I cried, but I know I remember that being like a like I remember thinking like, okay, all right, Shadow Dragon was not like this. Like this is this is getting serious. And then the next chapter with Mustafa and like the whole
Yeah.
song.
Yeah, don't speak
Yeah.
her name to this day, like because it reminds me of that. If I listen to that song on a bad day, I might tear up.
Yeah. Yeah,
Great
Awakening was pretty lit. And then Fates came, and I remember hating Fates like on the daily, just shitting on it on the daily. I was one of those guys for a while, and then I don't know. I think one day I was just like, you know what?
It's not worth hating on it.
Yeah, I'm like, you know what? I'm out here playing Fates like almost every day. How am I hating it? Why am I hating on it?
It sounds like a typical Fire Emblem fan.
Honestly,
The people that say they didn't like Three Houses
Yeah,
They're
they.
the ones that played all. Oh no, I see the reinforcement.
Oh yeah, I got the ambush spawn. I don't. I hate ambush spawns. Oh no!
Ooh, you don't want that guy surviving another turn.
I forgot Lalam's got capped speed. Why'd I scream capture?
Oh, why did you?
I hit the wrong button. Alright, alright. This fool's gotta die this turn. Look at him. See how... look at this simp. Went in front of the guy so I can't reach him.
Hey, he's devoted to his master. Let him.
Homie is mad simping right now. And that's why we're gonna bully this guy.
Can you give me 1 second?
Ooh!
Let me put Ben and Jerry's in the freezer before it freezes. Melts all over my table.
Ben and Jerry's.
I don't like it. Ooh, Gonzalez.
Gonzalez hit the big crit. Alright. Fur, I'm gonna need you to take care of this guy. Let's put it in. Put in work. Yes. Thank you.
And I guess to round it all out with the favorites, Path of Radiance. Path of Radiance, I feel, was just like, of course, it was the first game to really start going in the 3D direction,
Mm-hmm.
and I just feel like the message within Path of Radiance has been like the strongest throughout any of the Fire Emblems, of course, because it deals with well, maybe not only because it's brand new and they're tackling more stuff like that, but barring Three Houses, I think it hits topics the hardest and the most effective.
Okay. I've yet to
Like,
play it. I've yet to play. I did play.
Very good.
I did play. No. Wait. Which one? You said Path of Radiance?
Path of Radiance.
Okay. So no. Okay. So I did play Path of Radiance. I've yet to play Radiant Dawn.
Yes. Yeah, you mentioned that yesterday. But yeah, Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn for that matter. But I like Path of Radiance better because I felt it was more streamlined. Because you might have heard people say like the Dawn Brigade are terrible.
Yeah, I've heard. I've heard some criticisms.
Yeah. And like literally all the like the Grail mercenaries, because they like literally battle hardened from the last game. They're just so much better in every way, and that's true. That's true. And like people say, like Micaiah, pretty much she gets like the Roy treatment. She's the main character, or supposed to be the main character, and she just like tapers off insanely fast. But other than that, Radiant Dawn and Path of Radiance are really good. And Path of Radiance, like, I want to say Path of Radiance is near flawless in execution, in application, in gameplay. The only real gripe some people have with Path of Radiance is that there's something called base EXP, where every time you kill an enemy, or depending on like how well you finish a chapter, is you get a experience you can
That you can spend.
you can spend between chapters to level up people.
Yeah.
Some people don't like that mechanic because it seems a bit broken, since like you can make good units even better.
Well, I played it on normal mode, and I didn't use. I don't know. I think I only used the EXP thing like a handful of times.
I used it like when I can, almost always, to finish up leveling up someone. And a lot of times, like, because I wanted to use units that, as I was playing, it was my first time playing, I didn't know too much about the game. But like people told me like, oh, Mia sucks. Use Z-Hark and Safon. Oh, Rolf sucks. Use Shinon, and like things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't feel it. Like Mia was great. Mia was great. What's his name? Rolf was great. What's his name? Kieran was great. Like, but then again, I just have a penchant for certain characters to just be really, really good, even though they're supposedly low tier. Even what's his name? Ike. Like, he capped speed, strength, and defense. He was one of my best units. And people were saying like, "Oh, Ike isn't that good in Path to Radiance." Like, I don't feel these things. I never experienced what people say like this character is unusable. Like I told you before, I used Gwendy in Blazing Blade. Every time I play it, she's always one of my better units. Yeah, she's hard to like baby at the start, but once she hits a certain point for me, she becomes one of my best units, and I take her to end game.
Yeah, definitely. Like personally, I
Yeah.
remember Gwendy. Oh damn it! Hold up. What's it called? I remember hearing. Well, I didn't even really hear criticisms about Gwendy, but I did notice like when I started playing, like she was relatively weaker.
Mm-hmm.
And then I actually used her, and she was actually the one that carried me through like chapter 21.
Yeah.
And
Same here.
it was crazy. I'm
Helped me a
like,
lot.
and I remember hearing people like, "Oh, Gwendy sucks." You know, we don't use. I'll never use Gwendy. And I remember thinking like, really, she wasn't that bad for me. And then I played it on hard mode, and I was able to make her usable.
Now that actually does sound like a good accomplishment. For me, it was more so like how to say it. Like I can see where she's bad in the context of GBA games. Like like look at that guy, a paladin, insanely high move, good defenses, great offenses. They can use like the entire weapon triangle sometimes. Like, why wouldn't you use a cavalry, or why wouldn't you use a hero and stuff like that?
Mm.
And then like, yeah, an armor knight has great defenses, but they have terrible speed and resistance usually. So I understand what they're saying with that. So yet in the context of the game, they can be seen as bad. It's just when it comes to like say a single player strategy game, as long as it can work for you and it doesn't like hinder your win that much, who cares? Since it's your experience to play the game, so have fun.
So I have Roy here, but I need him to seize the throne, right? So
Yeah.
so I have I have everyone line in formation so that the bow unit cannot touch him.
Pretty much.
So in
I
case,
know.
so if I get jumped right here, I'm hoping that they can't reach. They shouldn't be able to reach. Oh my god.
He doesn't have. Oh, yeah, capture that thing, dude.
Yeah, yeah. Next turn for sure.
Like, get what experience you can and just dip.
I'm so glad that some of these that spawns suck.
Is it random?
Yeah, it's random houses.
Ugh, GBA.
Oh no. Oh, okay, God. Oh,
Yeah, if he crit, that was gonna be hard.
if he crit or if he doubled. Dude, he's been getting good level ups, like, for a bit. Okay, a crit would have killed her.
And these are short bows too.
Yeah. Alright, what AXP can I get off of these guys?
Ooh, it's hot out here. In here.
Yeah, it's hot over here too, dude. Like, I got like a fan on me. I'm hoping that it doesn't show up in the recording.
Oh, I don't hear it, so it should be good.
Alright. Yeah, dude, I don't know. Every time I want to stream, it's like a scorcher. And I don't want to keep my windows open because my neighbors are super duper loud.
As you heard with the dog time and time again.
Yeah.
He's a restless one. He's a restless one.
There we go.
Get him, girl.
What else can I give? Who needs EXP?
I love a kid. I just love a kid.
I do too, and I'm glad that she's in Heroes.
Like strong mercenary lady that don't take no shit, man. That's like peak aesthetic.
I love her her supports with Gonzalez. I actually love all the supports with Gonzalez. They're all really good. Yes. Consume. Jeez. All right, I'm getting all the good level ups. All right, I gotta seize before anything goes bad. Damn. All right. Look at that. Made it through two chapters. I made it through that chapter in particular. That chapter is hard. Oh my god. Okay, now it's this one next. I like this chapter.
This was a map that was in I remember this map in Blazing Blade.
Yeah.
Bulgur, yeah.
I think you start off
At the bottom, same place.
Yeah.
Actually, you start out like right inside at the bottom.
This is a pretty crazy map.
I can tell.
Yeah. So usually what I'll do is I'll just go this way and then tackle it because I think these houses on these sides have better better rewards. I don't really remember though, to be honest. I just remember that it's easier to get in from here rather than over here. Also, there's somebody that I can
Recruit.
No, oh damn it. Silence and sleep. I forgot about that. This guy right here. This guy's perfect for berserking. Because he has basically no res, so berserk will hit almost all the time. He has a killing edge, and he's a sword master. So he can just pretty much go in here and just wreck everybody. But I gotta take care of the wyverns out here first.
Who's the boss?
Kel with the light brand.
Ooh, let me see him.
He's pretty good. He's pretty dangerous. I think though that I'll put somebody with the sword slayer. I think I have one. But anyways, I think I'm gonna end the stream here.
Got it.
Yeah, I got enough. We've been on for a bit. Usually, I'll be stuck on one map for like 2 hours, but I don't know. I think that just shows how good I am of a player. I don't know. I don't mean to brag.
Or how good I am of a supporting role.
You were a very good co-host, my guy. You were
That was what I was looking for.
making me do all the good plays. All right. Well, anyone watching, thanks for watching. It was fun. Thank you, RJ, for being on.
Of course.
It was fun. Hopefully I can do this again soon so I can get through this game. And probably start on Radiant Dawn. I want to start on Radiant Dawn next. But yeah. Anyways, thanks guys for watching. Till next time.
See ya.